Oh, we're just gonna make it. Oh yeah, barely made it. Look at that. What we got extra? 6 inches? 8, maybe a foot.
Probably not after we wrap around the posts.
Yeah, I mean, we got just enough to wrap it. Well, it's day 2 of the fence build here with Bekaert. Me and Van, we've got this next pole already set up. We've unrolled 3 rolls of fence. We barely made it. It did reach. We didn't cut any off of these rolls. I mean, it just barely reached here. And it's gonna be real similar to yesterday. We're gonna do a pole in between 2 rows. And today I'm gonna end up doing the tensioning. And it'll be more of a learning day for me. I saw Van do it yesterday. Today I'm going to do more of the work and make sure I understand how to do it, because once Van leaves, I'm still going to have a lot of fence to put up on my own. So today we're going to do one thing differently. We're going to put the bar on the opposite side. That way we don't have to stand up the fence to start.
Yeah.
Doing something a little different today. It needs to go my way, doesn't it?
Yeah. So while we're doing this too, you always want to make sure you catch all your line wires so we don't end up with any slack. Oh, we missed job that back when it popped out.
Yep.
All right.
Feels solid.
Yeah. Now, as you do it, you want to work at keeping your chain in line, because if that's got a twist in it, it makes it really hard for those fingers to grab a hold, and it can get dangerous in a hurry.
Yeah, so just look down the chain,
Yeah.
make sure they're all going perfectly straight.
Yep. Especially on these longer pulls, you end up with all that tension on the fence, and it was getting really hard to pull. And last thing you want to do is have that much tension and then try to fight the chain into the fingers. So. All right, I'll let you hook yours up. Right.
I've never ran one of these, so we hook it on first?
Yep, to the top. And they've got a middle. You can hook 3 up. Typically, you're only going to do that with like an 8-foot fence, because you'll have an 8-foot stretcher bar, and you need that extra power. So now when you get there, flip it up, and if you squeeze the black part up, it'll open those fingers. So. Squeeze right there, see how it pushes it up.
Oh, okay, do this.
Hold it like that, and then you can hook it right on your chain.
So then just hook it on,
like
that.
Yep, then the first walkover, you'll have to pull down probably with the back one.
Like,
pull
this one down.
Yeah, and let it walk over that chain. Then as you get tension on it, it'll do.
And I'm like right in the way of this puller. Okay. And it grabs.
Yeah. So once we get some tension, now I'll show you something. You see how you're sitting on top of that? You're okay now because we don't have any tension. But you always want to pull that handle, because if it slips or you miss, it'll go flying back. So when you're using these, you always want to grab and pull this way and then rotate and pull. Because if you're pushing, if it misses a link and comes down, I've known people that's broke their foot with these, broke arms, because what'll happen is if I pull tension and then that slips, it'll come.
Yeah, and there's
and right now
we have no tension.
No, there's no tension.
Yeah.
So once we get up and we get really close, or that last little bit, it'll fly around with enough force, it'll knock teeth out. break bones. So we always, when we're using these, want to pull, watch and make sure our fingers grab our links, and then we'll rotate and pull again. And then as we go, I'm getting ahead of you, so I'll get more and more tension. So you just got to keep walking them a couple links at a time and back and forth if you're by yourself, or if you've got somebody helping you, you just want to kind of stay even. What makes these so good about tension and wire is once we're up close to tension, if we're off just a little, having two of them, you can pull the bottom up or back the top off, but you can kind of work it back and forth and make sure you're staying square. So it makes it really easy to walk this up. So like chain link, other types of fence, use a bridle system with a single puller and it wants to teeter tot. That's why we use the chain walkers, is to hold the top and bottom, and we can control that fence as we come together. We got a good amount of tension. Let's move walk down. So we'll get this pulled over, and that helps us get any slack out so we don't lose any tension as we go. But also we're kind of doing a visual inspection, make sure, especially in the old fence line, we're not catching on any old roots or stumps that's sticking up. But it's a good opportunity to walk down, make sure we're not gonna mess our fence up by catching. And looks like everything's pulling nice and square. A lot easier than yesterday, Evan. Not having to go through the dips. And
oh yeah.
This is a pretty nice little pool.
Yeah, it's a longer run, but it's an easy, straight run.
It is. It is. And we'll get kind of here in the middle. I'm gonna stand this up and sort of see what we're looking at, because feeling we're not bad on tension. Oh. So we're probably pretty close, because I think we need just a little bit more. So we'll go about 2 or 3 links, and then what we may do is stand it up and like hook to that. We'll go ahead and put a T-clip on that post at the top, or a post clip, and then one back here to help us hold that fence up. And that way we can get a better feel for it. If we need to adjust a little, we can.
Okay.
If that slips, it's coming now with some power.
Yeah.
Let's go one more and we'll call it good.
Okay.
All right. All right. You can get it. There you go. There you go. All right, they're both secure. You grab that bar and stand up.
Okay.
And I'll stand this one up. Let me get around my post. Ready?
Ready.
All right.
Okay, there's one clip. You want me to hit this other post now?
Yeah.
Okay, there's that. Those clips impress me. They seem to hold really well. Ready?
Yep. All right. There we go. We can probably set this one permanent.
Oh, on the permanent height?
Yeah, we may not have to take it back off.
Oh, this is not looking too bad.
No. We're pretty close on tension. Pretty close. So now,
Not too bad.
That's pretty close. We may add one more on the top, a few on the bottom, but we've got just a little bit of reflection there. Probably can go just a touch more. And we're pretty close where we want to be. So we're going to tension a little more. If you look at this bar, and especially off of this post is pretty well plumb. We're trailing just a little bit on the bottom, and that's pretty, that happens quite a bit with these progressive fences, because we've got so many line wires at the bottom. But we're doing that because you've got sheep in here. We really want to control the predators coming in, so we want a tight spacing at the bottom. And there's less chance of sheep getting their head stuck through it, anything like that. But because we're trailing, we're going to go ahead and get a few links on the bottom here. And
so you want me to go ahead and tighten this?
Yep, you can go ahead and tighten that one. And I'll back up here and tell you, it'll be 1 or 2 quicks, and they're going to be tough ones.
Yeah, you weren't.
Yeah. There you go.
That's one.
Yep, one more will probably get us there. Oh,
Yeah,
just
I'm
a
pushing.
hair. Just a hair.
I see.
There you go, you're good and caught.
Well, I'm pushing against this fence.
Yeah, that's fighting you, but that got us up where we're square. Now, we'll feel, but I'm gonna say with that added tension there, we probably need to hit that top one more time. And
okay.
which unfortunately may mean we have to hit the bottom one more time. But,
okay.
All right. And that, all right, we're not caught good. There you go. Oh yeah.
See, I want to lean into it.
Yeah.
I couldn't lean into it there.
That should have it. Now, what we can do, because we're going to pull our wire in to fasten, these pivot, so we can roll that right over, and now it's out of the way.
So you want to go ahead and splice it together now?
Yep. All right, there you go. Now you're hooked. Now you can push on that way.
Okay.
There you go. And then you're good.
And it came off.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So
this one you should be able to pull down.
Pull down.
Yeah. Just don't let go.
Okay.
A little bit more. There you go.
Okay. And
one link. That's perfect.
He's tight. All right, we just finished tying the fence off to every T-post, every pipe post, and we are done. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks nice and flat, nice and straight. We'll look down the other way. Probably won't show up on camera real well. I'm gonna have to get another camera with a zoom out to be able to show it. But we've got, this is that 1,200-foot pole broken into two, well, I guess it ended up being closer to a 500-foot and a 600-foot pole. So this is the biggest part of the fence, and this is definitely the part that I was worried about. And we got it done. The only thing left to do is I just painted these pipes the other day, so I mean, I haven't capped them yet. So I've got some galvanized caps to put on top of these pipes, and this section right here is done. So we've got 3 sections of fence done. It's a lot cooler today. So yesterday it was like miserably hot, and then we had that thunder shower, but today it cooled off. It's been sprinkling for probably like an hour?
Yep.
Now?
Yep. But we got it knocked out before it got bad, so. But it's been a nice day today. It's got to be 20 degrees cooler. Oh yeah,
it's definitely at least 20 degrees cooler. We may not even be above 80 today. Yeah. And then plus with the being cloudy, cool breeze, a little bit of rain now. Yeah. It's been a lot more of a pleasant day to get stuff done. That is for sure.
Yep.
Van ended up going, that storm went through, he was without power at his hotel last night.
Yep, till 9 o'clock. So I was sitting there, couldn't go eat, but...
no internet, no all
TV.
All the restaurants are without power.
Yep, but...
yeah.
But it was good. I don't know of anybody getting hurt. It seemed like everybody was fine. They had a lot of power company people out, but that was good. But most important thing is we got this fence up. It looks good. I'm really pleased. The section we did today turned out good. I am tickled, ecstatic with the yesterday, because that was a hard pull working through those dips, but man, it turned out really nice through there. And
it does, and it's something about seeing a fence going over like a couple little rolling hills or dips, you want to call it. It makes it look good.
Yep.
It does.
It does, and the work you did with your pipe, the T-post, and then we've paired that with our Bezinol coating here. This fence is a 40, 50-year fence. We offer the 30-year guarantee on Bezinol, but
yeah, that's what it's warranted for. But it's going to last.
Oh yeah,
you know,
in normal conditions, you should see 40, 50 years, maybe longer. And when you pair that with your pipe, you don't have to worry about wood posts rotting out. This is going to be a long-lasting, really nice fence for you. So I am very tickled with how it turned out. You did a great job putting your post in. You had good significant posts at any elevation change, so it just turned out really good. You started it right. You got a good foundation with your braces, your posts in the right place, and really pleased with how this fence has turned out. So.
Yeah, I tried to make sure I didn't go short on posts, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So and we rust prevented everything too. We did a rust prevention or a rust converter to keep these pipes from rusting out too. I know a lot of people, that's what they're going to say, is that, well, those pipes are going to rust out just as quick as a treated post.
Yeah.
But we've tried to take the extra efforts to prevent that from happening.
Yep.
So. And
if you do a little bit of maintenance on those through the years, you know, if you do get a scratch on it, it starts trying to rust, if you'll come back, retreat it, you can, and they're going to hold up really well for you. So.
Yeah. So it's looking good so far. I'm really happy with what we got done.
Yep. Me too.